What's up? This is your man Kelly. Like I said, we continue with all these icons, man. These hip hop legends, man. It wouldn't be no hip hop without these cats right here, man.
You're putting the grease on right now.
I got it right. We got the one and only McShan right here.
What's happening?
What's going on, bro?
Chilling like a villain from the old Wild West.
Man, look, whenever you're in Detroit, man, when you first started your career, man, tell me about the support and the love that you got from the D.
From the D? You crazy? I got all the love from the D. Why you think I'm back? You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be here.
No doubt. We happy to have you, man, for real.
It's like this. Every place that supported us back in the days, including Detroit, it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because we new to this game. I mean, and we into this hip-hop that's a brand new genre. And people outside of New York showing love for what we doing. So it was like a blessing, like, whoa, they know us up here in Detroit. They know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just, and coming from the projects, it's like a total different experience. Like, you thinking like, yo, I'm from the hood, but they know me up here in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? What's up with that? But I appreciate the love y'all gave me, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it.
Now, real quick, man, the folks that do not know about your history, man, give them a little quick history, rundown. How did McShan get discovered, man?
Well, I didn't have to get discovered. I was in the midst of Mr. Magic, who any of these hip-hop artists have to thank for their careers. Because Magic was the one in New York that was the advocate for playing hip-hop. He had a station, WHBI, that played at 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Like Biggie said, Mr. Magic, Marley Marl.
Right.
So that was just like the start of it, and I was in the midst of that. Marley, he's from, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when I made a record in the afternoon, it was on the radio that night. It wasn't no waiting for me. It wasn't the same turmoils that other artists had getting on. The Juice Crew didn't have that kind of same turmoil. If you was nice enough and you went in the studio that afternoon, your joint was on the radio that night. So really, our whole story is way different than a lot of these artists that are out.
And one thing I do love about you guys, man, is that Juice Cruise, it was really, really family orientated, man. It was.
We fought like brothers. That's just the way it was. It just, you know what I'm saying? I'll get mad at Kane. I'll say something. You know what I'm saying? I'll get mad at Biz. They get mad at me. At one point in the game, I just was that. I'm the superstar. You know what I'm saying? But that's how our clique worked. We had a chain of command. When you the new cat, you the low man on the totem pole. You're going to carry the bags from the airport. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're going to take them off the trolley. That's how we did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, the game owes a lot to you, man, because you've definitely paved the way for a lot of MCs that's out now, especially out of New York, and not just New York, man, but all over. So thank you for adding and being contributing to the game, man, and just elevating the game.
But now, if you asked a youngster that same thing that you saying, they would be talking about someone that like we're irrelevant.
Never.
That because we are old school. If it wasn't for us, it would be no them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And what we're doing is watching them take a house that we built apart brick by brick. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not saying it's nothing. Everything has to evolve and change, but the message, there's no message in the music. It's all just, all right, I can't talk about nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know my story. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, drugs was the thing. Now, but the only difference was, if I was high, I was in the studio making a song saying, don't do what I do. But nowadays, it's all about popping a Molly, popping a Xanax. You know what I'm saying? The culture is just not getting nothing from the music that's being brought forth. And a lot of cats are just jumping on it. The DJs like this is the bomb, and I think that is just taking it and pushing our culture backwards.
Yeah, I definitely agree, man.
And I know it's gonna be a lot of y'all say, "Oh, look at them hating." I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth, and you can't stand the truth. So when you hear the truth, it hurts.
Well, guess what? We love the truth over here. We like 1-3, and we want to say again, thank you for taking some time, man, to kick that knowledge right here.
Another thing we need to do is stop killing each other and get mad when somebody else kills us. You understand what I'm saying? We need to stand like this. Because when all of it comes down, this is all we got is each other. So just remember that. And remember, I got a new album out. It's called Balls Over Bullshit. So if you love the old Shan, you're going to love what Shan's still doing. I'm still the old Shan. Balls Over Bullshit. So go check that out. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Look, thank you, man, for allowing us to take up some of your time, man, because we know you got to get busy out here on the stage to rock, you know, so you're welcome.
What, you want me to just act like I don't have time for you? I can do that.
You want to give us all that time, man. Give us all that time, man.